back to another exciting installment of Shredmaster Scott's Harmonic Odyssey series, part 4. In this installment, we'll be discussing chromatic substitutions and borrowed chords. Subscribe to my channel for weekly updates and indispensable theory knowledge you just can't do without. Alright, let's get started. Today we're going to bludgeon the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star melody with a series of chords that fall outside the key. Up first is the mighty borrowed 4 chord. In the key of C, the 4 chord is F, C, D, E, F. It's spelled F-A-C, and when we borrow from the minor mode, we make it F-A flat C. Let's hear how that sounds. Great way to add some dramatic point of repose within the middle of the song, or perhaps a sad finality leading up to a happy conclusion at the end. Our next victim is the borrowed 5. In the key of C, the 5 chord is G, C, D, E, F, G, and it's spelled G-B-D. When we borrow from the minor mode, we make it G-B flat D. Let's hear how that sounds. So it's not quite as sad as the borrowed 4. It occupies more of a subtle shade of gray in the musical language. You may try using this to add some ambiguity to your musical statements. Next up is the ever popular subtonic chord. Subtonic falls a whole step below the root. In the key of C, this would be a B flat chord, spelled B flat D F. In this case, I'll be using a B flat sus2 though, which is B flat C F. And the reason I'm doing that is to fit with the final note in the melody, which is a C. Here's how that sounds. Very dramatic, and it always seems to work no matter where you put it. In fact, my theory teacher called it the magic 7 chord. If your head's about ready to explode, don't worry, we only have 2 more examples. The flat submediate chord is built on the minor 6th degree of the scale. In the key of C, this is going to be an A flat chord, spelled A flat C E flat. Here's how it sounds. This chord to propel your piece towards the end and sort of broadcast to the listener that the sense of finality is coming soon. Some of you might recognize this chord in the Mario flagpole music. Finally, we have the Neapolitan chord. The Neapolitan chord is built a half step from the root chord. So in the key of C, that would be a C sharp major, spelled C sharp, E sharp, G sharp. Now in this particular example, I'll be adding a major 7th to the Neapolitan chord. So that's going to be C sharp, E sharp, G sharp, and B sharp. As you may have noticed, I'm resolving all of these borrowed chords to the 1, which is C. There are other resolutions you can add, but that's what I've done in this video. And actually for this Neapolitan chord, I will give you a second resolution, or at least a second place within the melody. Okay, so here's how the Neapolitan chord sounds resolving to the 1. very interesting sound there, very outside. So a lot of times you'll hear the Neapolitan chord in first inversion, which is called the Neapolitan 6, and that would be with the E sharp in the bass. So let's hear how that sounds resolving to the 5 chord, which is another common way to resolve it. And there you have it. As a reward for making it through that traumatic harmonic experience, I'd like to add one final example in which I employ all of those substitutions towards one super cadence. Not that I would actually advise doing this, but just for fun, let's hear how it sounds. Well, congratulations on weathering through episode 4. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Coming up in episode 5, we'll be journeying through the parallel mode track. Till then, try out these ideas and keep shredding.